Helen's in Leicester. What do you reckon, Helen? Do you think we need exams as part of that rites of passage to show that we can perform under pressure? Because that's what life does for us. What do you reckon?
No, I think exams are now outdated for kids. You just teaching the kids to pass a test. I mean, I've got a child that left her GCSEs with 3 GCSEs. She then did a BTEC and she's just actually finishing her last year of fashion and buying with a first. And bearing in mind that I had to pick this child up from the floor because the education system has said to her, if you don't get pass these tests, you will amount to nothing. And that's what you're saying to kids now.
What was it
and
like?
There's no place for it.
What was it like? What was it like watching your daughter go through the process of exams and the build up to them? What was she going through?
Awful, because you've got mums going, oh, the teacher's going, if she just revises, she'll do fine. But what they don't understand, when you've got a kid that's not that academic or not that actually that mature enough to pass exams at this minute, you are having to revise 4 times more than the normal child. So this kid, they're thinking, oh, she's doing no work. And yes, that applies to some kids, but some kids are working their, off to get just skin these tests, and they're not, and they can't apply them. I mean, I can do a test.
What was it that you saw in your daughter and you've seen in your daughter since that exams weren't able to access? What qualities did she have that exams don't tap into?
Arts. Resilience. They don't tap into that, and just being who she is, I just don't think they've got a place now. I mean, I'm a nurse, right, and we used to have to do an exam, a maths exam. I'm awful at maths, right, but I can pass the test. I can pass the test and get 4 marks.
Now, Helen is a nurse. Thank you so much for being a nurse. We need more nurses. Helen will work with doctors. Helen, would you want to work with a doctor who hadn't passed exams?
But you're asking a different question.
But would you?
I mean, you've also said about sports. Can I just say my daughter was fantastic at PE. My other daughter was brilliant at drama. But actually, they couldn't pass the GCSE because most of it is actually the academic side. It's not how good you are at performing or how good you are at sports now. They're just asking. It's not.
And
I know
also,
what you're
Helen,
saying. Yes, you can be fantastic at art. But
Helen, it's Emily here. Isn't it also about confidence? I think the thing that really came through from what you were saying about your daughter, her confidence had been shot to pieces. And when a child, whatever they're good or bad at, if a child's confidence is on the floor, even if they're good at a particular thing, they're going to go into an exam hall thinking, I can't do this, I can't do this, I can't do this, and they're not going to perform. Whatever their potential was, they're never going to reach their potential. And is that what is the confidence?
Yeah, and it's like schools are said. My girls went to Catholic school, and they were shown a video. I don't know if you not know this. They're shown a video and how well certain children will do as adults if they get so many grades at 7 and 8. And you've got kids that mine were skimming their GCSEs.